Hiya, it's New Year's Day, just in the village of Malham. Going to go and do Malham Cove today. First, before we get there, I'm going to go to Janet's Foss, which is a waterfall. So just in the village, it's really been raining, look at that. It's right up against the path. That's the route we're on today, Pennines way south, just on our way to Janet's Foss. It's just a gentle walk today, the whole thing is about 2 hours to get around. I'm doing the walk this way around because I just want to build up to Malham Cove. So from here though, you can actually see it, just as I've come out of the village. It's just over there in the distance. So I'm going to be walking across the top here and just down to this path. Right, so we'll go to the waterfalls first and then we'll work our way over to Malham Cove and have a look at that. If you've never seen Malham Cove before, it's a very unique geological feature. It's got very large blocks in a limestone pavement. Oh, not very secure. Back. It's a pretty good path, it's quite watery. You can probably hear the stream going along in the background. Let's just have a look at that. There we go. Look at that. That has been putting some rain down. First section is walking across this stream, or walking just by the side of it. So if that's like that now, I'm really interested to see what the waterfalls look like, because they should be in full flow today. Let's have a little look over this little bridge as well, see what's going on. This really is like right up to the path. This is called Gordale Beck, and it runs right beside the path all the way. As I mentioned, the path's pretty structured, it's a good old stone path. If you fancy doing this walk, just make sure you bring a pair of boots, or on a day like today, maybe wellies, because it's, at times, this back at the side, it's above where you actually are, so you're actually walking on the floodplain, and it's spilling over quite a bit. Look at it, it's basically the whole thing's a river. That is crazy. Interesting to see what these falls are like. A tree growing out of the limestone there, look at that. Look how clear that is. You see right through it as they look back through the woods. Quite impressive. You can just see like the lime coming out of the limestone, just where it's gone white. Just there, look at that, that's all lime. Pretty mossy, must be shady here quite a lot. The little bug hotels, I've seen about 10 of them I think so far. Wow, that's pretty impressive on a day like today. It's a big curtain of water. Just arriving at Janet's Foss now, and there's a few rapids coming up to it. Then we're going to hit a little bit further. Few steps up, and then the waterfall's just there. Let's have a look. Wow, look at that. Janet's Foss on the edge of the National Trust Malham Estate is a unique and magical place, which it is. The Foss is an old Scandinavian word for waterfall or force. Legend tells us Janet or Jeanette, queen of the local fairies, lived in a cave behind the waterfall. Right, so that's the next thing we're going to come across is the Gordale Scar. So just up in the distance. Quite a busy day today. Lots of people about. Sheep in the fields. There you go, that is full. We'll stop at the butty van. Why not? Just on the way to Gordale, there's a little van only parked. Sausage rolls today. There it is, just in the distance. So that's as you walk in. It's pretty impressive, bit like a theatre. It's definitely higher than it should be. It's straight over the grass. Water's literally just leaking out of the ground. Just going around this corner now, and then we'll see the main feature. There's the river going. So that is the main cabin. Looking pretty big. Wow, look at that. Cool. Work our way over to Malham Cove now, which is the main event today. I'm just going to walk back, and then it's a short walk just up the hill. Bit of a wet one today. If you can just see this, you can just see how all the water just bubbling out from underneath. Crazy. It must have been hammering down yesterday. See this old battered gate. Back to the butty van behind me, and then the walk takes us up here 1 mile. Then we're at Malham Cove. Quite a few stone walls knocking about. Quite an ancient landscape. Doubt it's changed for hundreds of years. Oh. Okay. There's the old gate. Not a difficult walk this, the path's really nice, but you got some good views just walking to Malham Cove. That scene's not changed for a long time. Yorkshire. Very much getting there. It's all changed to limestone underfoot. As you get towards the top, there's loads of boulders around, so when you come across this, you're really getting close to it. So I'll be there in about 5 minutes. That's the valley just misting over. Looking incredible. Right, I've pretty much done the height up the hill. Just coming to the finger post now. And then once we're there, I don't think it's too far to the cove. There's a sign. We've come the 1 mile. And there you go, Malham Cove, 1/4 mile. So nearly there. I'm going to take you onto the main limestone pathway now. This pavement is pretty impressive. It's about 300 meters across. This is part of the Pennine Way, which is quite a significant trail which goes all the way through the Pennines, and this is the unusual feature that is the limestone pavement. It's made up of clints and grykes. Just get on top and show you. Look, slippy. That's it looking across. So the clints are these blocks here, and the grykes are the gaps between. Right. These blocks are all sorts of sizes, but generally speaking, about 2 meters across. You're out, so it suddenly appears out of nowhere, this. Okay. Yep. Some big gaps here. So this is just erosion over the course of time that's taken place, and it's a limestone blocks. So that's the solid bit. Then where the lime was worn away, that's what's created the gaps. If you're a Harry Potter fan, the part of the Deathly Hallows was filmed here. It's the scene where Harry's camping overnight, and it's pretty much just here. Just thought I'd also mention, you're not actually allowed to camp on here though, but there's a campsite just at the bottom. It's only about a mile, so it's where the butty van was before. Just watching my feet here because it's a bit, well, I'll say it's more than treacherous. Pavement itself is 80 metres by 300 metres, so it's quite a significant area. Right, so we'll head down to the cove via the little steps and then see what's down there. All the little holes, the grykes, they cause little microclimates, so you get little ferns going there, so it's a hart's tongue fern. It's got lots of little microclimates. If you come in the summer, you'll see lots of pockets of flowers. The path down is just a staircase. It's pretty easy to travel down. There it is behind me. This is as you come off, so we just go down the steps and then we'll go around to the cove and check it out from the bottom. There's usually some climbers in there. I'm not sure if there is today because it's 1st of January, so maybe no, but we'll take a look, see what there is. There's all sorts of mini ferns in here. Windy gate. All the red berries on there. Alright, so that is it from the ground level. There's no climbers out today, but it's pretty impressive. You can see why they come. I'm right at the bottom of the cove now, and if you look, you can just see there's it going up anyway. It's absolutely massive. Runoff. That is pretty impressive. It's limestone. The cliff here is 260 feet, so it attracts quite a lot of climbers during the summer months. Nobody out today though, being intrepid. This stream is being generated purely from just underneath the cliff there. and then underneath here there's another bit where it just comes straight out. So that is basically the water that's gone through the limestone. These becks are quite a big feature of this walk. So that's Malham Beck just as you come back into the village. Right, so that's Malham Cove. As I've seen 3 points of interest today, and we'll go to the next one now, which is the pub. So if you enjoyed this, then just click on the like, and if you want to see more, just click on subscribe. And I'll see you next time, but go in the pub now, so have a little think about what you want.
And then when they do go out,